Howdy, howdy, hey. How are you doing today? I'm the Moon Frog, and in this one, I invite you to sit down with me by the fire and catch up on what we've been up to. Alright, so why by the fire, you might be asking yourself? Well, we're in Canada. It's getting kind of cold out. Winter's coming around, and it sucks being outside. So, for the winter time, we're gonna sit nice and warm by our little fire in the Moonfrog HQ, and we're gonna keep our bones warm. But that doesn't stop the progress on all our projects. I just figured that filming as I was working and trying to explain to you guys as I went on was just very complicated. So what we're going to do now is we're going to time-lapse all our work in the garage on all our projects, and then we're going to sit here and talk about them as you guys view some sick time-lapse of what we've been up to. Before we get right into this one, I have to mention, thanks to you guys for subscribing even while I was absent from YouTube. So I took a break around 90 some subscribers, and we're already passing 115. We're nearing 120 subscribers, which still not much to some of you guys, but it's a sign of growth. So let's keep it up, and I have a sick video coming for you guys for the 100 subscriber special. That was supposed to come out as soon as 100 subscriber hit, but I was just swamped in other stuff. But now that we're right back into our YouTube scheduled uploads, not really scheduled, you guys know the Moonfrog, a little bit all over the place, but try to keep track, and we're going to keep going, and soon enough we're going to start making sick videos again. For our first episode of By the Fire, we're going to start by catching up on our Hyundai Accent project. You guys might remember we're building a Burnout car. It started as a Hyundai Accent, 2005 Hyundai Accent, and we just stripped it out, and now we're in the process of dropping a Chevy big block with a Ford rear end, and yeah, hopefully we can go do some sick shows. But if you guys aren't familiar with the build, you can go in the playlist section, and we have a playlist just for the Accent. If you've never seen the project, go back and watch the playlist, and if you're up to date, well, here's some more progress for you. Howdy, howdy, hey. How are you doing today? I'm the Moonfrog, and in this one, we're exploring the vast jungle, also called the backyard, in search for the rarest material, also called rusty steel. So let's get right into it. Let's go break down some trees, and let's pull out some rusty steel. We have found the treasure. The wild steel we were hunting for. Perfectly rusty. Now let's find a way to get it out of there. We're gonna need bigger tools, so. Alright, so we're back. We got a slightly better tool. The yard works. We're gonna see if it works. I'm gonna trim up all around our wild beast of a steel cage thing, and yeah, we're gonna time lapse it, and hopefully you enjoy some tree cutting and trimming and cleaning. But anyways, catch you after. heavy. Very heavy. Probably should have cleaned up my workspace first. We're just doing it froggy style. Gather up all the extension we have, and then we'll see if we can reach here with a grinder. If we can, we'll leave it there and cut it up. If we can't, we'll keep our workout going. The rain's kicking this out, but I'm gonna bring this inside and we're gonna keep cutting it up, and we're gonna find a way to put it, and we're gonna find a way to hold the rear end of the car with this piece of junk. So let's get back inside where it's dry. So if you remember at the start of this video, we pulled out this big frame of steel, and well, that's what's left of it, and the rest, well, it's in there. So right now I'm working on the rear frame for the differential, and to finish this up, I still need to make a piece that goes from back here to up there. Same thing on the other side, and then on the front I might just make 2 straights and gusset the corners, or I don't know, I'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure all that out, and we'll catch up when I have the rest of the pieces tacked in place. And yeah. Alright, so it's been a little bit. I kept working on that cage, and here's what we have now. So this is the rough idea. These uprights and those uprights are not welded in yet, but everything else is tacked in. And the idea of this is when the rear end starts to torque twist, those uprights are going to take the torque, and then that bar is going to disperse it into this back piece. So all this cradle is going to work as one to handle the torque coming from the differential. And hopefully the steel wasn't too rusted and it'll hold up to the big block torque. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is that cage gonna hold the torque from the big block, or is it just gonna rip out as soon as we press that gas pedal? Let me know in the comments, and if you wanna see, well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, let's keep working on this piece of junk. Oh, you're back already? Alright. So that was our video for today. I hope you enjoyed the progress on the accent. Thanks for tuning in. And before we leave, we're going to answer the one question we had for this first Q&A. If you guys want to interact, you can either leave your question in the comment on YouTube on this video and I'll answer it in the next one. Or I'll put a poll before I put one of these videos up on my Instagram page, Moonfrog Magazine. And you can leave the questions there as well. But for this one, we only have one, and it's from Oliver Hubbard. And he was wondering, when is the next spot hunt? If you guys aren't aware, I did that not this summer, but the summer before. I posted a picture of a spot, and I told everyone to go hit it, get the best clip they could. And the best clip taken at that spot would win what I called M.F.M. Rad Pack, which was a box filled with a bunch of goodies for skaters or possibly BMX riders as well, or scooter riders. Hell, even if you're a rollerblader, we got stuff for you. So, when is the next spot hunt? That's kind of a tough one to answer now because the season is kind of over. So no matter what, we have to wait until next season. What I was hoping for was to hit 300 followers on Instagram for me to release the spot hunt this summer, or this past summer. And it didn't happen. We only hit 300 followers just a couple days ago. So thank you to everyone that follows us on Instagram. Keep doing it, keep sharing our stuff. We want to keep growing. But for the next spot hunt, sorry man, we're going to have to wait for next season now. And thanks for keeping track of it. And if you guys want to help the channel grow, well, don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends, and don't forget to leave your questions in the comments for the next Q&A video. That's going to be it for this one. Until next time, go out, be rad.